Good day, Miss. I am Sandara Janagada, and this is my assignment in fiscal policy. So, to start with, what is fiscal policy and how does it work? So, policy refers to the government's use of spending and taxation to influence the overall economy. It is mainly managed by the national government and is used to stabilize economic fluctuations, encourage growth, and reduce unemployment rate. When government increases spending or cut taxes, it puts more money into the economy to stimulate demand. So this is used during recessions. Second, when the government reduces spending or increases taxes, it slows down the economy to control inflation. So this is used during economic booms. So in short, fiscal policy works by adjusting public sector activity to either boost or cool down the economy, depending on the economic situation. Second is, what is government budget and what are the possible sources for it? So a government budget is a financial plan that outlines the government's expected revenues and expenditures over a specific period, usually one fiscal year. So sources of government budget or revenue. So first we have the taxes. So income tax, VAT, corporate tax, excise taxes, and custom duties. So the non-tax revenues include fees, licenses, dividends from government-owned corporations, and fines. And borrowings, so local or foreign loans used when revenues fall short of expenditures. Then lastly, grants and aid, so financial assistance from other countries or international organizations. Then third, what is a budget deficit, budget surplus, and balanced budget? So budget deficit is when the government expenditures exceed revenues. It means the government is spending more than it earns, often requiring borrowing. Then budget surplus is when the government revenues exceed expenditures. So this shows that the government is earning more than it spends. Lastly, for the balanced budget. So when government revenues equals expenditures, showing a financially neutral position. Then, what are the types of fiscal policy? So we have two main types of fiscal policy. The expansionary. First is the expansionary fiscal policy. So its purpose is used during recessions or periods of high unemployment. So what happens? So government increases spending on infrastructure, social programs, and salaries. So government reduces taxes to leave more money in the hands of consumers and businesses. Its effect is it increases overall demand, boosts economic activity, and creates jobs. Then, second is for the contractionary fiscal policy. So, it is used during inflationary periods or when the economy is overheating. So, what happens? So, government reduces spending on projects and public services. So, government increases taxes to reduce disposable income and consumer demand. So, effect is it slows down the economy, controls inflation, and reduces the government debt. Then lastly, enumerate and explain in some criticism on fiscal policy. So first, the time lags. So it takes time to identify economic problems, pass laws, and implement fiscal policy, which might make it too late to be effective. Then second is for the political influence. So fiscal decisions can be influenced by politics rather than economic needs. So politicians might increase spending for popularity rather than stability. Then crowding out effects. So when the government borrows heavily, it may raise interest rates, which discourages private investment. Fourth is inefficiency and waste. Increased government spending can lead to misallocation of resources or corruption if not properly managed. Then public debt. Continuous budget deficits lead to high public debt, which can become unsustainable and burden for future generations. Then lastly, the inflationary pressure. So overuse of expansionary policy can cause inflation, especially if supply can keep up with the increased demand. And that's all, Miss. Thank you.